What's up guys, Yarny here, and today I'm going to be bringing you another best star card setup for heroes versus villains. This time I'm going to be covering Han Solo. As always, this is my opinion and you can run whatever star cards you want. These are just the star cards I think are the best for dealing damage. With that said, let's get started. Han Solo's first star card, Broad Shoulders, makes Han Solo receive less damage while using shoulder charge. This star card is useless in most cases because you'll most likely be going against lightsaber heroes, and unless you're using the ability to run away, which you shouldn't be, then it's a pretty bad choice as, they can't really hit you while you're using shoulder charge. Han Solo's second star card, Sharpshooter's Calm, makes it so you can fire more bullets in Sharpshooter. This is a great star card. Being able to shoot more in Sharpshooter allows you to deal a lot more damage to villains and is a card you should consider in your setup. Han Solo's third star card, Keep Your Head Cool, gives you infinite ammo for a short amount of time after getting a headshot kill. This is an awful card for heroes versus villains because kills are not nearly as common as troopers, and you also have to kill heroes with a headshot, so the value of this card is very low compared to others and there's no point in running it. Han Solo's fourth star card, Big Bang, boosts the detonate charge's blast radius if you set it on a surface for 5 seconds. The blast radius is fine as it is, and there's no need to buff it. This is a terrible star card and I would avoid this. You also have to have it set on a surface for 5 seconds, and I don't really think that's how you should play Han Solo. I don't think you should set the charge up as a trap. I think you should use it more aggressively and throw it at people, which I'll get into in another star card. His next star card, All In, makes it so each defeat with shoulder charge will reduce the recharge time of the ability so it can be used again. Again, you're not going to be defeating a lot of enemies with shoulder charge. It makes the value of this card go down. Plus, there are way better ones you could run. I would avoid this one. His sixth star card, Airburst, lets the detonate charge deal more damage if detonated before attaching to a surface. This is a great star card, and this is the star card I was talking about that I think you should run over the other one, because I think you should use the charge more aggressively and throw it at people, and obviously if you're throwing it at people and you detonate it before it lands on a surface, running this star card will allow you to deal a lot more damage and kill people faster. And I think that's a great way to play Han Solo, and I totally recommend this one in your setup. His seventh star card, Smugglers' Wits, gives Han Solo an extra dodges charge, but makes all ability cooldowns longer. I think this ability, or this star card is great. Having access to another dodge can save your life, because dodging, you need it to avoid lightsaber hits, but having cooldowns increased is a pretty big downfall. I would still put this in your setup, but it's up to you on whether or not you want to run it, or if you want to run a different star card like the one that makes it so you can shoot Sharpshooter more. His eighth star card, Heavily Modified Blaster, improves the DL44 so it builds less heat when firing. This is a great star card because it makes it so you can shoot your basic fire attack more, which is great because it allows you to deal more damage before you have to reload. I would run it. And I don't think you should pick anything else over this. I feel like this is one of those star cards that you just should run, like no matter what, because it boosts your basic attack, which is great, and I don't see any other reason to not run it. It's not like there's any other star cards better than it. The last star card, Sharpshooter Frenzy, makes it so each defeat with Sharpshooter will extend its duration. Again, this is a terrible star card because much like the shoulder charge star card that if you kill someone it'll make the cooldown shorter, you're not going to be killing people with Sharpshooter or shoulder charge. Not nearly as much as you would your basic attacks, so I wouldn't run this one. I would much rather run Heavily Modified Blaster or Smuggler Wits or the other Sharpshooter one. I don't recommend this one. Now that we've gone over all star cards, I'm going to give you what I think is the best loadout you could run on Han Solo and Heroes vs. Villains. I'm going to go with Airburst, Smuggler's Wits, and Heavily Modified Blaster. I think Smuggler Wits is a good star card. I think you should run it because having a third dodge is it's really good. against lightsaber heroes. And I mean, if you have a third dodge, and you can use Han Solo properly, you're gonna be hard to kill. Heavily modified blaster. I think being able to shoot longer with your normal attack is great, and I think you should run that one. An Airburst, just throwing the charge at people and having it deal more damage that way. I think that's how Han Solo should be played, and I think you should run that. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please leave a like and subscribe for more Battlefront content, and I'll see you in the next video. Later.